everything's big in Texas. But did you know that a lot of Americans are now moving to Texas to retire? 10% of their population, I think, is over the age of 65. Increasingly, people are going there to retire. I want to find out why, and here to tell us why is Becky Dempsey, who is Deputy Assistant Commissioner of the Texas Department of Agriculture, and with us is Veronica Obregon, who is Texas Department of Agriculture spokesperson. Good to have you both.
Thank you for having us.
Great to be here.
All right, Veronica, I'm thinking the tax structure is one of the reasons why seniors say, hey, let's move to Texas.
Absolutely. Low taxes, affordability. Currently, Texas ranks right now as the #2 destination to retire. But there's no reason we can't be #1. We lead the nation in many things. One of those is economic recovery. Another is jobs. So Texas clearly is the place to be.
And, you know, part of that economic recovery is due to the fact that something you mentioned, the low tax structure. We do have a low tax rate in Texas. We don't have an inheritance tax. And seniors want to save their savings. They've worked hard for it. They don't want to spend all of it. And so Texas is a perfect place to come bring those savings and save a little bit more.
And you know what? I interviewed a bunch of people the other day about how all these California businesses, sick and tired of all the burdensome regulations and high taxes, are flocking to Texas. And in fact, it got so bad that a bunch of lawmakers from Sacramento went over to Texas to meet with the governor there and a bunch of other lawmakers to find out what Texas is doing right. And the answer was simple. Just stop taxing, you know, your corporations and small businesses so much in California.
Exactly. Low taxes, fair regulatory environment. Yeah. Texas is open for business and it's open to retirees as well.
And the head of Hardee's was saying, you know, it takes like 2 years for me to open a new restaurant in California. I can get it done in 4 months in Texas. Sure. So they're opening, you know, hundreds of new Hardee's franchises in the state of Texas. The place is really growing, and there's plenty of room to grow.
Absolutely. It's vast. And, you know, the governor's office estimates there's about 1,200 people relocating to Texas daily. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah. Can you handle it, Becky?
Absolutely. We have wide open spaces. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
And Texas is known as the Lone Star State, right? But our motto is friendship. And when you meet someone from Texas, you're going to immediately recognize the fact that they're so friendly. We welcome everyone to come to Texas. We have a lot to offer and open arms to welcome them.
Yeah, I go down there now and again because my wife grew up in Dallas, Texas, and her family's there, and it's I love going down there. And the weather's always nice.
It is great.
The weather's great.
We just need some of your rain.
We do. You've had some great rain
I know.
here.
You guys have suffered from serious droughts and wildfires as a result. It's been awful, hasn't it?
But you know what? We're resilient. Yes, 2.4 million acres scorched. Texas farmers and ranchers have been hurting, but we're resilient. Texans are helping Texans right now. We actually set up a fund to help them, so we're proud of that.
Now, retirees, where do they tend to move? Where are they? Are they going to Houston? Are they going to some of the resort areas? What?
Well, it's interesting. The retirees and the choices available to retirees are as vast as the size of the state itself.
Right. Because
it really just depends on what you're interested in. We have so much to offer and so many different areas of the state to offer it. It's just a matter of choice. And the retireintexas.org website that we set up to showcase our certified communities is a great place for folks to start their journey, start investigating what we have to offer.
You know, we keep talking about retiring, but really I think people mistakenly equate retiring with stopping. That is not the case here. These folks are ready to start the next chapter in their lives.
Right.
They're ready to not retire, but refire, and we want them to do that in Texas.
She's a very good spokesperson.
She's
getting me all excited.
I want you to come to Texas. Have you been?
Oh yeah, I mean I go periodically because my in-laws are there, and so yeah, I mean it's I love going down there.
How about the food? The food's great.
The food is amazing. Barbecue, Mexican
Tex-Mex.
food. Great.
I love Tex-Mex.
Yeah, it's great.
We can tell you where to go.
San Antonio is a pretty place. San Antonio, I like.
San Antonio is amazing.
Is Austin growing pretty rapidly also?
Oh my gosh, yes, definitely. It definitely looks different from when I moved there in '95.
Yeah.
You know, the fun part about a lot of the communities that are members of the Certified Retirement Community Program is that they're often smaller communities, but they're close to urban areas. And so, for example, if someone retired from a large urban metropolitan type area and they want a smaller, kind of low-key lifestyle, they can do that in some of the smaller communities, but still have the amenities that they might want to continue to participate in the urban areas.
Absolutely.
Now, you guys are with the Department of Agriculture, so why are you involved in this particular angle of Texas?
Our mission is broad at the Texas Department of Agriculture. Commissioner Todd Staples is committed to economic development. It's a big part of agriculture. Actually, is a big driving force of our economy.
Sure.
$100 billion in Texas. So it just makes sense to grow our economy. Everyone needs that right now. So he's committed to doing that with this program.
You know, and in order to maintain, continue to maintain a safe and affordable food supply, oftentimes farmers and ranchers have to depend on the local community for second jobs, things of that nature. And so in order to make that link, it's very important in order to maintain that safe and affordable.
So here
food
you
supply.
are a block away from Times Square in New York City. A little culture shock from Texas?
Absolutely. But you know what? One of your cab drivers on the way here actually recognized Texas's affordability. He may be relocating as well.
did?
He did.
Yeah.
It was amazing
Well,
that he even knew that.
What have you noticed comparing Texas and New York for prices?
Oh, New York is much more expensive,
Yeah.
in my opinion. However, you guys are way more friendly than the myth. There's definitely a myth out there that you're not as friendly, but I'd say everyone here has been very friendly to us. We've been
Absolutely.
it's been nice.
We've enjoyed
This
it.
is a friendly town. I'm glad you said
It
that.
is.
'cause
Yeah.
Well, and you know,
There's a
when
big misconception about you guys.
Thank
I'm
you.
saying you guys. We say y'all in Texas.
Y'all.
It's y'all.
Yeah, you're cleaning it up here.
Well, in Mississippi, people always are telling me, you Northerners just come down here and make trouble.
Yeah, well, we do, of course.
We do, right.
Dating back to the Civil War.
I also raise money for them, so.
All right. I want to say thanks so much and best of luck to Veronica Obregon and Becky Dempsey of the Department of Agriculture in Texas. You guys are terrific salespeople for retirees and indeed for anybody who wants to just get away from the taxes, go down to Texas and have a good old time.
The door is open and the welcome mat is out. Come to Texas.
Right, and it's easy to be passionate about what we have to offer.
Absolutely.
I'm going to come down and see you guys.
Yeah,
Can
please
I come down?
do.
Can I drop by and say
Tomorrow.
hello?
There's a nonstop
Direct
flight
flight.
leaving in the morning. Right? Yeah.
I'm on it. All right, we're
Great.
waiting for President Obama's big speech, and we're going to be streaming it live on foxnews.com, so stick around for that. Lots more to talk about. We'll be right back.